Oh, hi there. Welcome back to Garner's Orchard. I'm just enjoying a delicious, red delicious apple here in our store. Even though it is January, the apples are still real good and crisp, real good flavor. And today we're gonna go with you all in the orchard and show you guys our trees and what ages and what root stocks are on, and we'll see you guys in a bit. Hey y'all, welcome back to Garner's Orchard. Today we're going to take you guys on an orchard tour, take you guys through the orchard, show you all the trees we have, all the root stocks we're using. And right here behind me, these are the oldest trees we have in the orchard. This and a few other rows in the other blocks. These are our Red Delicious. They're on a seedling rootstock, so they've been here for about 38. They were planted in 1981. So can you imagine early 80s? These trees have produced a lot of apples for us and the previous owner. So like we were saying earlier past year, we're gonna go ahead and push these trees down and plant our new high density system that's going in. So hopefully if everything works out, we're gonna, whenever it warms up and the soil gets all ready, we're gonna push these down and plant those 800 trees we already ordered. So right here we're on block 1. These are our Fuji apples. We got 3 rows of about 75 trees of Fujis. These trees are planted in the late 1990s, so about 97, 98. They're about 15 to 20 years old, like 18 to be exact. So these trees are Fuji apples, so they're a little harder to grow for our area, but with a lot of work and a lot of support from us caring for the apples, we actually get to grow them in this area. So these trees are on an M7 rootstock, so they're a semi-dwarf apple tree. So as you can tell, they're not super tall, but we get enough air and enough support and enough light through the tree to get a top quality apple. So now we're standing in a young block we just planted, what was it, 2 years ago now? They're going to be in their third year now. These are Golden Delicious on an M26 rootstock. So they're a semi-dwarf apple tree. They're 35% of a regular standard apple tree. So at maturity, they're going to be about between 12 and 13 foot tall. So as you can tell, they're planted 12 feet between each tree and 20 feet between each row. This is called a moderate orchard type. They're not, as you can tell, they're not trellised, but they're still a semi-dwarf tree. So whenever they get producing, they're going to fill up these rows nice. And if everything works out, we're going to be picking some apples off them this year. So. Alrighty, so this is our newest system we're putting in the orchard. This is called a high density apple system. You can tell on my right hand side here. These trees are on a dwarf rootstock, so they're only be about 25% of the tree whenever at maturity. They're 3 feet between each tree, and if we're gonna plant more trees, the more rows, gonna be 12 feet between each row. So we call it a 12 by 3 system. As you can tell, this is our first leaf here, so they're doing good. We're gonna plant some more this coming spring in the high density system in our block 2 there. So if everything works out, we're gonna have those done ready to go by spring of 2019. So right here, this is our peach block. The previous owner had a lot more peaches, but some disease got into those. Some bacteria spot got real bad in those peach trees, so we had to push them down. And these are our, we have 5 varieties left. So we have white ladies, we have some yellow nectarines, some New Havens, some red havens, and then some red star, I believe. And these peach trees here, they're about 20 years old. So they produce a lot of trees. These are the only trees we have left, the peach trees left on the farm. So we're gonna keep for another season by the time our young peach trees come in production, so we can have at least some peaches here on the farm. And then our new peaches that we planted last spring are gonna come in production in next year. So get some more vegetative growth on those, get the tree big enough to get a good crop of peaches. Go ahead and push these down. In some future plans, maybe 3 to 4 years, we're gonna fill this whole block up with blueberries. If that's gonna plan out, talking to everybody in the family and seeing what they wanna do for future plants here on the orchard. So we're out here in our blueberry patch. This is where we have our half-acre blueberries. We got 3 varieties. We got the Sweethearts, Elliots, and Patriots. This past year, we picked over 9 gallons of blueberries out of here, which they did pretty good. We sold at the farmer's market. With this coming up summer, we're hoping to get a lot more production out of these trees. They're in their 4th berries, and they're in their 4th year now. So we're gonna see quite a bit of production off these. There's a lot of good bud initiation on these. So just keeping the weeds down, and everything else is going good. This is our 3rd block, what we call it here on the farm. These are our young Jonathan trees. and you can tell they're a little harder to go. We don't want to push them too bad with too much fertilizer, because then they get a lot of vegetative growth and then the fire blight hits them, and we don't want to lose a tree. So we're slowly fertilizing them. So these trees are 2 years old now, so we want to slow down the growth. Don't get them because of fire blight. We don't want the trees to die on us. So now we're standing here in our third block still. This is our young peach orchard we planted last spring. So we planted what was it, about 500 trees in of peaches, and we have 12 rows now on the farm here of peaches, which peaches are a little difficult to grow in our area, but we sure like them and we love them, so that's why we keep growing them. Even though it's a little harder for us to grow them, we're going to still try to put that effort in and get a top quality peach on the farm. And if everything works out and these are big enough, we're going to slowly open up a U-pick for peaches. I know a lot of farmers don't do that anymore because they've had some problems, so we're going to try, and we'll see how that works out for us. So we're standing here in what we call our block 4. These are where our apples consist of Galas, Jonathans, and some Grimes Golden. These are all on M7 rootstock, so they're a semi-dwarf trees. You can tell they're not super tall. The Galas come in production pretty early. They ripe about the middle of August, so they're one of our first big variety on the farm that gets ripe. Then later on, in about 1st September, our Jonathans here. We got 4 rows of the Jonathans. Jonathans are getting harder to grow, and especially anywhere in the United States where it's hot and humid in the summertime because of fire blight, which is a bacterial disease that gets inside the new shoots coming up. And the science behind it is complicated, but it's killing a lot of shoots, and that's why a lot of the big commercial farmers are not growing it anymore. And us as a small scale farmer, we're still growing it because it's a good market, and in my opinion, it makes the best apple cider. So the ones who have been following us lately, this is our Cypher blackberries. We got over 1,000 plants ordered already, so they're already ordered. They're going to be shipped in. So we were going to work up the soil, but it's kind of mucky out here, so we're going to wait a couple weeks before we till it up and work it up and get it ready. So blackberries are going in. Alrighty guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for coming out, meeting the farm, showing you guys around. If you guys like videos like this, please let us know in the comments. And please like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends. And if you guys want to know anything specific going on, either a tutorial about blackberries or blueberries or apples, please let us know. I'm willing to help you guys with your home gardens. So thanks for watching. Have a good day.